Jay. My first time hearing Frank speak.
So terrific to hear Frank speak, because I too am a geezer, and it's been a while. Frank's been a member for 9 years. I think I've been a member for 10. I remember first time that he did his icebreaker was about, I think, 4 sessions worth. I'd also like to think that I would also like to think that as a wonk, he was able to have 13 minutes. Being a Toastmaster wonk myself, I was hoping to get 4 to 6 on my evaluation. But you touched me with your speech, because I remember vividly the time that my Mustang convertible with 1,250 miles on it became contiguous with a Jeep over by State Road 54, and that's now just a sweet memory. Your visual aids were very, very appropriate. They were simple. You didn't make the mistake that some presenters do by reading your slides. Your slides enhanced your presentation. They helped us to understand your message. They were very clearly visible. They were big enough. They weren't too busy. Sometimes people's slides are too busy. I remember one time professionals, when I worked for the United Way in New York, telling us about how to do slides, and not every single slide needs your company's logo on it. And sure enough, about an hour later when we got presentation, every single slide had the logo on it at the bottom. Yours were not complicated, they were easy to read, and you used them very smoothly and with confidence. It's clear that you had a purpose. You wanted to kind of dismiss our memories or our false assumptions about cars, and you used an extensive background in knowledge. Now, one of the questions it asked is, did the speaker use body language? I would answer that in a limited way, but satisfactory for an old geezer. Was the speech well researched? Yes, you gave us lots of information. It was at your fingertips. You didn't have to go to your notes. What could you have done differently? I think a little bit more audience involvement. You could have said, who's here is shopping for a car? Or who has ever done a consumer reports inquiry? Or perhaps, do you like your car? And those were all possible audience engagements. You might have also added some photos in addition to just the words. I would have loved to see a picture of your Bugatti. I think it's on order, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, right. And what did I like about the speech? The title. I often concentrate on titles because I think it's kind of the first connection to the audience. Wonk really had me thinking. I loved your self-deprecating humor. Usually we use that in table topics, but you used it with your speech. I thought it was very educational and very valuable, a little different bent for a Toastmaster speech. You had notes, but you didn't really use them extensively from what I could see. Your pacing was very good. I really enjoyed your humor. That Chrysler is imported from Detroit and actually made in Canada. So I'd just like to say that you touched my heart, and I would just like to share this with you. This is just a little token of my appreciation for your speech, and I'll turn it over.
Oh my God, Frank
turn it over to.